Sundown here, coming at you with another video, and I'm so excited about this video because we are going to get a variety of textures. I promise you guys that you will see all different types of textures of really thick and beautiful curly hair, and as you can see, her hair is absolutely beautiful. As you guys know, I do not do little girls' hair, but I have a couple of clients that I've had for years and I do their daughter's hair, and this is one of my client's daughters. So she has all of this beautiful hair, and right now she is out of school, so we are straightening her hair because we don't have to worry about, you know, her sweating it out in school, playing basketball, and I don't know, whatever else kids do that cause their hair to get soaking wet while they're at school. Yeah, so you guys, what I am going to do first is completely detangle her hair using silk fusion therapy, and then after I detangle her hair, I'm going to blow dry her hair with a round brush. You guys, as you can see, like I said, her curls are absolutely beautiful. So now I'm spraying about 3 to 4 sprays of silk fusion therapy on each section of hair. Keep in mind, you guys, I know I talk about silk fusion therapy a lot, but understand that that is just what I use. You can literally use any type of leave-in conditioner that you want, and I'm going to do a series coming up really soon on my favorite leave-in conditioners that have nothing to do with my product line, because I don't want you guys to come on my channel and think that this is a channel where I'm trying to sell you guys things or stuff of that nature. Absolutely not. That is not what I am doing here on this channel. So I am moving this you know, these next couple of weeks. So after I'm settled in my house, you guys, I promise I've already got all of the products. I am going to show you guys a list of my favorite leave-in conditioners and my favorite products that you guys can use to get the perfect silk press at home without purchasing anything from me. I think what better way, you know, can I gain your trust, girl? Anyway, girl, so as you guys can see, I've been detangling her hair in a very gentle manner. Now this video, believe it or not, this portion of the video, I have not actually slowed it down. This isn't real time. I actually still sped this video up because I even combed through slower than that, but for the sake of time, I did go ahead and speed this part up just a little bit, you guys. But this is one of the most important processes. This is the most important step. If your hair is not detangled properly, you guys, you will not be able to get the proper blowout, and you will not be able to get the proper silk press. So you guys keep watching this detangling process, you guys, and I will be back. Okay, so now we have come, you know, closer to the blowout. As you guys can see, the detangling process is very time consuming and important, and this is the portion of the hair service where you figure out the density of your client's hair and her porosity and all of that nature, so you can determine how to open and close the cuticle. So let's get started. As you guys know, the most important part during a blowout is stretching the hair. Now, I've seen quite a few hairstylists here on YouTube, or just in general, grab the hair with their hands and manually stretch the hair. I love the round brush because, as you guys can see, I don't have to manually hold it with my hand. I put a little bit of tension on the round brush, and the round brush keeps the hair stretched for me. So that's another reason why I love the round brush, because the round brush gives me maximum control. I know that sometimes sometimes looking at the round brush or manipulating the round brush can seem very, very, very intimidating, because for whatever reason there is a race put on each brush or each tool. But it's a tool, and the reason that it's a tool is because it's a way that you can use it. It's something that you're supposed to use to manipulate something, and in this case that something is hair. So the round brush is a tool that we are using to manipulate hair, and if you spend the time on educating yourself on something instead of just closing the door on it, you can learn how to manipulate it. So on this part, when this port, I don't know what happened on on this part, you guys. I really want you guys to pay attention to my hands. So a lot of you are like, oh my God, Sin, like, I know your arms kill you and things of that nature. No, you guys, really pay attention. You're gonna notice that everything that's happening is kind of sort of happening like with my fingers. Like as I stretch it out, I'm just pulling a little bit, obviously, but as I begin to rotate the round brush, all I'm doing is turning with my index finger and my thumb, and that little finger next to your index finger, whatever that finger is, girl, that one, girl. But yeah, it's not really a big deal. And on this part, like I said, you're using the maximum amount of tension. For the sake of the video, like I said, or for the sake of time, I went ahead and sped the video up. But just know I am not using extreme tension on this little girl's head at all. She's laughing and giggling the whole time. Her mom's right there, you guys. So please be aware of that. But as you guys can see, the round brush is really helping me to get the job done. Now, a lot of people ask me all the time, like, oh, Sin, what's the difference between a round brush and a paddle brush? I don't use a paddle brush over a round brush because I think one is better than the other. Everybody has the tricks to their trade and the tools that they find are most comfortable in their hands, and the round brush is the most comfortable in my hands, you guys. So I don't have a full scientific rundown of why I like one over the other. You guys will notice that I use both brushes. I use the round brush for the initial blowout, and then after the blowout is over, to seal the cuticle, I go ahead and use the paddle brush. Why do I seal the cuticle? Let's talk about that really quick. I go really deep into detail about, you know, the density of your hair, porosity, and all of that stuff in the video that I'm gonna leave the link for in the description box below, where I give you guys the truth about the texture chart. Because like I told you in that video, there is no such thing as 4A, 4B, 4C, 4, all that is no such thing. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, and I know grandkids are gonna want to argue about it, there's nothing to argue about. Just go watch that video. It's gonna be in the description box below. But this portion of the service is all dependent on if whether or not your client ends up getting heat damage, or if you know, if your client gets heat damage is dependent on this process. I cannot talk right now, oh my God. So you guys, please understand that if you are not performing the proper techniques, your client's cuticle will not close properly, and that is what gives you heat damage. So during the blowout process, it's on medium heat, and remember, this is all dependent on the texture and the density of your client's hair, which you can find out from watching that video, you guys. And after you discover all of those things, then you start to put the tension on with the blow dryer. Now, if you guys notice, this entire time that I've been blow drying my client's hair, you will notice you have not seen one big cloud of smoke. That is not normal. Anytime you are blow drying hair and you see a big cloud of smoke, the temperature of heat is too high. Because remember, all you want to do is stretch the hair out. That's all you're trying to do, is stretch the hair out. Obviously, you're trying to stretch it to the best of your ability. However, you do not want to be adding that much heat during the blowout. So if you see smoke, that is not a good thing. Even if the curl bounces back afterwards, remember, things happen in time. So understand that using too much heat even during the blowout can, you know, not be a good thing, girl. So anyway, as I blow dry my client's hair, I am infusing silk proteins into her hair. So like I told you guys, I'm going to do a full-fledged video on, you know, different leave-in conditioners and stuff that you can use, because the silk process, you guys always ask me this question too: what is the difference between a silk press and like a ceramic press? For me, a silk press is you know, when you have the wrap at the end included as well, because I'm using a product and a certain type of technique with round brushing that is going to open your cuticle, so I can put silk proteins in and then seal your cuticle back in a very healthy way that's going to keep your hair very healthy, silky, and smooth with a lot of body. That's the difference to me. So as you guys can see, you know, her hair is straight to the root, girl. Already, girl. Yes, girl. So that is it, you guys. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go through and straighten her hair. I'm using Silk Fusion Polish, which is a built-in heat protectant and shine spray. Once again, these are products that I make myself, you guys. However, in my next video that's coming real soon, I'm going to give you guys a list of other products that you can also use from a couple of my other favorite companies, because I am a firm believer that it is enough out here for everybody to eat. I don't have to just talk about my product line. I could talk about other people's product lines, because what's for me is for me, and it doesn't matter what other businesses thrive. In my niche, I can still thrive, you guys. And I really want to give you guys different options, because everybody may not be able to, or feel safe enough to, or whatever, buy products online for me. So yes, you guys, I have that coming for you. But that is it, you guys. Just keep on watching for now, and I will come back at the very end to say bye, girl. But real quick, why don't you go ahead and subscribe real quick and click that bell, girl. Keep watching, girl. Okay, so we are all done, and right now I am just giving her a little bend at the ends, and my flat iron is on the lowest heat, which is like 310, 320 if I am not mistaken. But her hair came out so beautiful, you guys. I'm still like putting the bends in at the ends, and I just can't even deal. But she does not have a whole lot of frizz, so we're not going to necessarily do the whole wrapping process at the ends because she doesn't need that part, you guys. Sometimes I have clients that want it to last like a tad bit longer, so we go ahead and wrap if their hair is not trained to stay straightened. However, as long as she's not sweating and stuff at school, her hair is pretty trained to stay straight. Now, we do not do a definite part in her hair because she loves to run her fingers through her hair and stuff. So now I'm just making sure that everything is good and giving her like sort of kind of messy hair because she doesn't like it perfect at all, like in any way, shape, or form, you guys. So I really hope you guys like this video. If you're not doing so already, make sure you are subscribed here to my channel, and make sure you click that bell, because if you don't click that bell, then you will not be notified whenever I post a new video. And if you are not doing so already, make sure you are following me on Instagram, and the same thing, girl, you know, make sure you turn on your post notifications there. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you leave your comments below on what you guys think about how this beauty's hair came out. Even though I don't do children's hair, I do love to be a part of, you know, seeing their hair grow and be all thick and stuff. But like I said, I wasn't able to include the shampoo in this one, you guys. But as you can see, as one client is leaving and getting up, another client is sitting down. So if you guys have not seen Janice's video, make sure you go click the link in that description box, in my description box below, you guys. I love you so much. We made it to 80K, girl. Bye, girl.